Tracy Ifeachor, who plays Dr. Heather Collins on The Pitt, opens up exclusively to people about her character's will-they-won't-they relationship with Noah Wile's Dr. Michael Robby Robinovich. Ifeachor also shares there was more in the script about Dr. Collins and Dr. Robby's relationship that didn't make the air. "I think the show creators didn't want to make it soapy or something," she says. The Pitt's Tracy Ifeachor knows what she wants to see happen in Season 2. The actress, 50, plays Dr. Heather Collins in the HBO Max medical drama, which follows a group of healthcare workers in a Pittsburgh emergency room during a 15-hour shift. Throughout the first season, viewers get a front-row seat to Dr. Collins' enticing will-they-won't-they relationship with Noah Wile's Dr. Michael Robby Robinovich. While there is still much to be revealed about the history between the senior resident and the troubled senior attending physician, it is confirmed that the two dated in the past and may still harbor feelings for one another. Ifeachor, like many fans, wants to see the pair get together. "I am a hopeful romantic," she tells PPL with a laugh. "I've always been a hopeful romantic. I'm the person who's always matching up all my friends. Me, Tracy, would always say yes to every romantic situation anywhere." Despite the complex relationship between Dr. Collins and Dr. Robby, the British actress maintains a positive outlook on their future. "I don't believe anything is ever wasted. It's only wasted if you don't learn anything," she says. "It would be lovely to see Dr. Collins and Dr. Robby come to some kind of resolution. I think they finally do in the ambulance scene because they end up having an actual conversation." The ambulance scene occurs in the 11th episode of the season, Ifeachor's final appearance, and sees Dr. Collins telling Dr. Robby that she experienced a miscarriage during the workday. When the senior resident says that she does not think she can go through the IVF experience again, Dr. Robby tells her, "I've never known you give up on anything, except maybe me." Dr. Collins then reveals that she was pregnant a few years ago, but wasn't sure about the relationship, leaving fans to speculate over whether she was referring to her past romance with Robby. "I never told him," she says to attending physician. "I was afraid of all of it, but mostly I was afraid he'd hate me for being selfish." "You're not selfish, Heather. You're not selfish," Dr. Robby reassures her. "Do you think he'd forgive me if he knew?" She tells Dr. Robby, who replies, "Yes, and more importantly, I know he'd want you to forgive yourself." According to Ifeachor, the heartfelt scene says a lot about two characters and the feelings they harbor for one another. Dr. Collins and Dr. Robby get each other, she explains. They really understand each other and work well together. They just have very different ways of seeing things and doing things, and I love that. The actress adds that her character is the only one who can really tell Dr. Robby about himself. When asked about what makes the character's relationship special, the actress says, "I think it's the missing of each other. It's like when two people should just be able to get it together and be together, but for some reason they just keep missing each other." The ambulance scene is probably the first time they've had a really honest conversation with each other about everything in the past. A feature details how trauma has played a role in the characters' divide. When someone has trauma and they both have their own version of trauma, you can only share as much as you allow. Whether that's Dr. Robby not coping with certain things or Dr. Collins not wanting to share certain things because there's shame there. So they end up missing each other. But they have a connection that I'm really happy to see made it onto the screen. Ifeachor also lets it slip that there was more between Dr. Collins and Dr. Robby that did not make the final cut. "I think the show creators didn't want to make it soapy or something," she explains, "but I thought some of the things that were in the script were so wonderful, and I would have loved to have seen more of them together." Building chemistry with Wile came naturally, the actress says of the ER alum, who also executive produces and writes for The Pitt. "We have very different processes," she explains. "Noah's wearing a lot of hats in the production. He's the executive producer. He's looking at the shots. He's looking at the camera angles. He's looking at all these different things. He's also written one of the episodes. He's juggling all these plates." But when it came to tackling their characters' relationship, the two actors didn't talk about it at all.